So the idea of this stream basically is to work on some improvements that I have planned on the CAD viewer extension.
Okay.
And as you can see, there is this. These three are CAD files,
Yeah.
and you can see the preview STL button showing up. So if you click on them, the model is loaded inside the browser. You can do various panning, zooming operations on it. As of now, it's just
Yeah.
very simple thing. If you want, you can download. There are certain good shortcuts also I've done. So if you do like Control D, the download is triggered. Uh,
Okay.
and if you press Escape key, this model goes away. So these are some minor UX things I've done.
Okay.
So now our idea is to actually kind of improve on this. So first enhancements that I think was like let's say this file is loaded directly, right? Uploaded directly. But what if the CAD file is part of a zip file? Okay,
Yes. That is.
so something like this, yeah, where I think Gmail shows this zip file preview explorer or
Yes.
any compressed file explorer. It works with RAR also, if I'm not wrong. And what I want is that preview button to come over here somewhere. Not sure where exactly, maybe here or somewhere before the name.
Okay.
And once if user clicks it, that model thing again reappears. That's the one improvement I thought. This is the main file and the only mandatory file in Chrome extension, right? So it should have certain required fields which gives certain information. For our purposes, what I'll just maybe give you some basic idea, right? So like this is basic thing, name,
Yes.
version, and all
Yes.
those things. But the main thing is the action part. So this is what will trigger the pop-up button. Yeah. So this is what is known as the default pop-up. So if somebody clicks here, as of now, this manual.html file is loaded here. Yeah.
Okay.
As you can see, and inside Chrome extension, everything is like JS, CSS, HTML. Like all the web technology works inside a Chrome
Okay.
extension. There are some restrictions, but I'll go through it once we can come across it. Then there is what is known as content scripts, right? So these are nothing but like this script basically is injected by the Chrome inside a web page, right? So so how what are and these it checks these criteria. So if the domain or the URL matches this, right, then what they will do is it will inject this script inside that web page, and then it will be running. That script will be loaded, and you can
Correct.
do whatever manipulation you want to do. So this is the content. This is the main entry point, right? As you can see, and what I also do, I call this reload function every second,
Mm-hmm.
right? What this reload function does is, as of now, just calls another function which adds preview button in Gmail, right? So this function is basically keeps on detecting, attachment, and whenever it finds one, it shows it embeds that preview button, right? So it is this function that does it. Okay, first it removes existing button, and then it finds all attachment with some, with download URL, and basically some cleanup process through which I extract the URL and file name and things like that, and I call another helper function, a component function, like a preview button, which embeds the HTML inside the element. Yeah. So now what we want to do is, apart from this, so what we need is basically we need a query selector that finds all the URL. Okay, so let me go here. The way to do that is if you go into elements, right? This is what we want, right? This thing, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's.
Yeah. So this is the full window.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the and as you can see, there's ARIA label. Maybe you can use it, archived content list. Maybe let's first detect this now. I think, what do you think about like detecting whether this model is open or not? This is the
Correct.
model, right?
Correct.
Let me just do that. Document dot query selector. We just need to find one of it. And yeah, what it is basically a div. Okay, it should have this attribute.
You should check your type.
Oops.
This is children friendly stream. Okay.
Okay. So okay, and one thing. Let it be. Yeah. Okay. It's good enough, right?
Yeah.
Just change it to single quotes. Yeah. Okay. Let me just do console.log on it. Okay. So once we have found that, I think what we can do is we can iterate through each child. I think. Uh, I think I can put it over here also. Let me just let's do this. So I can just do this also. Yeah, this is what it is. Yeah. So we can go find each div,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That has basically we can actually constrain that if we want that it should have this thing basically. Why is it? It should have data minus tooltip or something like that. Huh?
Yeah.
Let me do that. Archived Explorer. This is list, right? So I'll do a query selector all. Okay, I'll do div and data tooltip. Okay. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I need to do for each function and each element. So here I'll parse each element by element. Okay. I just realized. What if you click here? Okay, they also don't show anything. Oh, okay. So it's not going to be as easy. Maybe we'll have to unzip the file inside our with JavaScript, then extract this file name, and maybe we'll have to test out what if there are like nested like there are folders and things like that.
Yes. We can first
Okay.
figure out like what are the STL files or CAD files, right? From this,
Uh, yeah.
and then we can use the same file in the zip like
Okay.
archive.
So first, let me figure file name. Okay.
Yeah.
So that will come by a tooltip. I think we'll do get property. So L dot get property. How do you do that? Get attribute. Sorry. So we want this guy, right? What is it?
So we'll only download if we find an STL file in the zip, right? Otherwise, yeah.
Download will only occur if they click on that preview button. Actually,
Yeah.
that's what will trigger it. Here actually we are just determining whether to show that
Correct.
preview
Correct.
button or not.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Now what we can do is let me. So if this thing basically extension dot includes. Yeah, and maybe I can use this in utils somewhere. Export const, whatever. What do you call extension? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is not str, but yeah, same thing we do over here. Huh? and let me just prepend it just for name's sake. Okay. Uh, name. We don't have URL as of now. Just- Okay. Uh, what is this? Okay. Let me just do this. Or we can do even. Okay. And if we reload this, I think this should show that button somewhere in that list. Just open.
Nice
Yes.
one.
Okay. We have we have a button.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have for the PDF as you can see.
Yes.
Let's focus on functionality first.
Correct,
That's what
correct.
we're
Like
saying.
just get it working and then we can think about user experience.
ठीक है, okay. We can let me just put some to do so that I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
forget.
That's the way I do it because
Improve
yeah.
button UI. Okay, let's go. I think this should come up now.
Is there any
Or
error? Is there error some?
so okay, let me do instead of pre-pending, let me just append so it will
Yes,
come
yes, yeah.
here,
Yeah, so we
right?
can click it. Right. Yeah, that is good.
Okay, whatever this is. Oh my god.
We are not.
Oh, okay. There is actually, yeah, we can see this error, right?
Okay,
There is
okay.
some
It's
loading
yeah,
error.
yeah. Fail to fetch.
Okay, just
Okay,
okay. Now, when somebody clicks on that button, right, and we
yeah,
also need to know the button that it was clicked on. अभी वो थोड़ा hard है, right? We need that URL also, that zip file URL.
yeah. We'll need to set some kind of URL
Okay.
for the buttons. Like
नहीं
we'll need
नहीं
some kind of
नहीं
method.
नहीं. Actually, see, when we started streaming, right, we directly went, opened that thing, and started digging out, right?
Yeah,
But we also need the zip URL, right? So the URL basically that I'm in
yeah,
my
yeah.
another function, what I'm detecting over here, right? This URL,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
this URL, this is a
Correct,
zip URL, yeah.
correct.
But when this is opened, right, I'm not sure what, like, I want to pass this information over here somehow.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah, yeah.
Inside this model, somewhere, if I get that information, that what is this model that is clicked. So we'll add our own click listener here. If and again we can restrict it to some zip file only. But if it is clicked, we
Okay.
somehow store that in memory.
Yes, yes. So we can keep track of which preview zip is open.
Yeah. Listen for click events. Okay. Yeah. So if it's an extension, we have already this. EL is this, right? Span part. Pura. So I do EL dot add event listener, right? And we can do click, right? And we can do document dot body dot set attribute. Yeah. Um, constant attr. क्या रखे data archive list URL. Yeah. Data CAD viewer archive Gmail archive URL. ठीक है.
Hmm.
ठीक है, इसको सेट मार देता है, सेट एट्रीब्यूट मार देता है और ये यूआरएल ऊपर से ले लें. ये यूआरएल एक्चुअली हाँ,
It's in scope, out of scope.
इसको बाहर ही ले लेता हूँ, फिगर फाइल नहीं. पार्स यूआरएल एक्सटेंशन फाइल नेम यूआरएल. ठीक है, ये लाइन में आएगा. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Now we can do simply. ठीक है भाई. ठीक है भाई. Okay, this should set it right. Correct, no? ये एरर क्यों आ रहा है देखता है.
Yeah.
आई थिंक उसको कुछ वो करना है, ये एलिमेंट है ना, देख ऐसा आएगा. लेट मी फिक्स इट. आई नो हाउ टू फिक्स इट. ओ.
So
Okay, listen for. There are now set data attribute to body. ठीक है. ओके, यहाँ से ये सब मिल गया, ये सब मिल गया, ये सब मिल गया. प्रीव्यू कर दिया. Now my this preview button function is there, right? Preview button भी अभी भी हमको डाउनलोड नहीं करना है, correct? So
correct.
I'll do one thing here. I'll add a flag here. Okay, is archive करके, right?
Yes.
Or something like that, right? Is archive file. So we can make it as a boolean. So ये जो पहला केस था उसमें जो ये पहला केस था जिधर सीधा कर रहे थे उधर इसको करेंगे false, right?
Correct.
और ये इधर हो जाएगा true. तो इधर मैं वो
Correct.
URL fetch करके सेट मार देता हूँ. ठीक
Correct.
है. क्या था, डॉक्यूमेंट डॉट बॉडी डॉट गेट एट्रीब्यूट है ना. गेट एट्रीब्यूट और क्या था ये, ATTR डेटा का है, और इसमें डाल दूंगा मैं basically. नहीं, इसको एम्प्टी मारता हूँ, और एक्चुअली प्रीव्यू बटन में भी मैं चेक मार देता हूँ. अगर इफ देयर इज नो, ये इसमें से कुछ भी URL और ये सब वैलिड नहीं है ना, तो वो रिटर्न कर देता है ना.
Yeah.
if not name or not starting से करता है ना. if not extension or not name or not URL, हाँ, तो क्या करना है, रिटर्न. दिस साउंड्स करेक्ट, राइट? तुम्हें समझ में आ रहा है ना सारा,
Yeah. Yeah.
राइट? ये इस सो अभी इस आर्काइव जो हमें बुलियन फ्लैग मिला है, वो अगर we need to put it here. So if this is there, then we add basically data is archive, and let's say put it to 1. Okay, or it's empty. Correct, no?
Yeah.
So बटन में रह जाएगा. Then whenever that button is clicked, वो हम फिर आगे जाके वो लोडर में हैंडल करेंगे. So far so good. तो हम okay, ये इतना टेस्ट कर लेते हैं whether this whole thing that we did at least works, doesn't work. सो बेसिकली व्हाट विल टेस्ट इज जिप फाइल है और उस पर क्लिक किया है तो जो प्रीव्यू बटन दिख रहा है वो प्रीव्यू बटन वो होना चाहिए, क्या बोलते हैं, वेयर आर वी एडिंग प्रीव्यू बटन बाय द इधर ही ना. हाँ.
Yeah.
सो उसके प्रीव्यू बटन पे ये ट्रू फ्लैग होना चाहिए और यूआरएल होना चाहिए वो वाला जो हम क्लिक करें तो इट विल टेक इट तो जिप फाइल डाउनलोड होगी और ये पाथ होगा. आगे
Correct.
जाके चेक करेंगे, ये भी मैं टू डाल देता हूँ to make sure that it works with files that is deep inside the archive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's test it. Do you think it will work?
Uh,
एक एक
might
करके करते हो. डोम खोलेंगे ना तब डेटा एट्रीब्यूट भी देखेंगे. ओके, एज
80
ऑफ
per
नाउ लेट्स
70
वो क्या
30
है,
chances.
इसका इसका नाम क्या था, ये था ना बॉडी.
It's a window dot.
देख अभी नल आ रहा है. ओके,
Yep. Yeah.
now moment we click it this should not be null. Okay. Okay, very good.
Let's
This
go.
URL is clickable URL also.
Yeah.
Okay, रुक गया. This we can click and this will download it hopefully. Okay, it's
Let's
triggering some
go.
download. Okay, now this preview button we check मार देते हैं एक बार. This preview button has the URL. Okay, data is
Nice.
archive is true. Okay, so far so good, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have drum roll. Otherwise, I would have played drum roll.
ओके सो ये ओके गुड गुड सो अभी जो अपना प्रीव्यू बटन का क्लिक हैंडलर है उस
Yes.
पे वी विल डू दिस होल एक्सट्रैक्शन बिजनेस.
Yeah, we
वो
need to.
हाँ इस आर्काइव है कि नहीं वो चेक करेंगे
Correct.
एक्सट्रैक्ट करेंगे जो भी
Correct.
है फिर
Correct.
उसको
Correct.
जो अपना व्यू मॉडल है उसको पास करेंगे
Correct.
राइट. तो